because everybody else involved in that boy. So I'm like, man, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and give me a little gig up here, man. So I'm like, what is it to do? So I'm looking at the little list of shit you can do at the church. So only thing I seen that was sweet was an usher. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the ushers that be, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I think I could do that. So I'm like, I signed up to be an usher. Only problem was, the whole time, I'm thinking the ushers get paid and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking the ushers got a job. Like, I'm thinking, these niggas tell me to be there at 6 o'clock with a uniform and shit. I'm like, nigga, this is orientation shit. You know what I'm saying? So my whole time, I didn't think I got on. I called my mama and shit like, hey, ma, yeah, you know, I just got hired up here at the church. Uh-huh. Yeah, they only giving me 3 hours a week right now. I'm gonna try to pick this little Bible study up on Tuesday, though. Switch shifts with a nigga, you know, so. Because I'm thinking I really got a job, dog. I ain't know So this is my first Sunday. I'm there before the pastor and everything, man. Because I'm thinking human resources watching me. So I'm I'm in there with the whole fit on. I got the white shirt, the black pants, little shiny shoes, and I bought my own gloves. I didn't even wait for them. I had my own white gloves, and I had my grandma sew some shit on the inside of them and glitter. You know what I'm saying? So when you walk in the building, I open my hands and say praise them. You know what I'm saying? Right there on my glove. So I was damn near top usher. I felt. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm in there doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm back and forth with it, boom, 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 boom. Getting niggas to their seats, dropping them down, I'm back getting another nigga, putting them down, I'm back getting another nigga, putting them down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, I'm killing this usher shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing good. And until this is my first time I got in trouble on the job. So this is what happened. So I'm doing such a good job, right? People start handing me envelopes, right? So I'm like, oh, these must be the tips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm putting them in my pocket. I'm like, man, God is so good, man. Man, he sure be blessing me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even deserve what he do for me. He is still in the blessing business, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. That's all he know how to do is bless you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tucking all these. I'm like, man, ooh, I love this little job right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I done came up. They hear me in the break room because I done called my homeboy. I'm in the break room like this, like, nigga, man, boy, you need to come up here and work at the church, fool. Man, I just made 900 in one service, nigga. On everything, man, God is so good. I'm telling you, come on up here, man. Yeah, we right up here right now. All right, I'm gonna call you right back. Yeah, I gotta do 11 o'clock service. I'm gonna call you right back. They hear this conversation, and they tell me that those was offering envelopes, and I gotta get that little money back. You know what I'm saying? But I still, I kept my job though. You know what I'm saying? So I done been on the job a couple. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So once you get in trouble a few times, you be kind of worried about your job security. So I start, questioning shit, you know what I'm saying? It was an older dude. He was an usher. He'd been there like 40 years. His name was Mr. Charles. But I used to call him Mr. Charles because, old black men, once they get about 65, they drop the R and L off of Charles and they just be Charles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, Mr. Charles, man. I'm like, hey, man, when we get our checks? Thinking I got a job. And nigga like, oh no, young brother, we volunteering. I say, no, not me. The lady told me I start Sunday. Start is an employment word. Nigga, you don't tell nobody they start no shit without no check involved. I done been up here early and I'm like, nigga, I worked the first week in the hole, nigga. I ain't get nothing for that. So I'm like, man, I'm not going for this shit. So we go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? They keep thinking I'm a hoe. Ain't nobody want to give me my money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I files unemployment on them. I'm like, fuck that, man. I'm getting my money, man. I done handed out envelopes and all that type of shit. Fuck that, man. Let me get my cheese. So I done filed Marvin on the church. Like, man, let me get this. So these niggas gonna dispute it instead of just giving me my money. They want to dispute the claim. So we in court, right? So it's me and the pastor. We in court. So the judge asked me first, like, so what made you think you had a job in the first place, sir? I was like, well, the lady told me I start Sunday. That's all I needed right there, you know what I'm saying? So the judge, like, that is an employment word, start, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what I was trying to tell the pastor. So at the end of the day, I kind of won I damn near, nigga, this is what happened at the end, right? So the end result was, the nigga wanted to kick me out the church, period. He ain't want me to come back. He tried to take my membership. So the judge like, no. I'm like, man, you remember the other day at court, you told me I was gonna be assistant pastor. He said, man, I ain't never tell you that. I'm like, yeah, but you told me I was gonna have a job right there next to you. I'm trying to figure out what else that could be other than assistant pastor. Come to find out, this nigga, he done made me one of the Holy Ghost catch niggas. Like when the people you know, people catch the Holy Ghost, nigga be back there catch them and make sure they don't fall. I'm one of these niggas, man. This is my first day on the job. These people wild as hell doing all that. I'm like, look, I suggest you stop because I just started this job. I don't know how to do all that. All I know is straight back and boom. All that shit you doing, you'll fall. So I'm mad as hell, man. People fat, all type of people getting in that line. I gotta catch these niggas. But in the midst of me doing the job, I start wondering like, man, what the hell is really making these people fall? I know I ain't the only nigga that ain't been at church looking like that. Man, what do this nigga got in his hand? Cause it really looked like a dude get a little bit. Like when he hit them, a dude get, and they drop like, damn, this nigga's a street fighter. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to go see what it is, man. I'm going up next week. Getting in the line, see what dog working with. So I'm in the line, right? You don't be knowing this line low-key scary as hell because you don't know what the nigga been hitting these people with. So I'm like third, you know what I'm saying? I see him hit the first nigga. Duke it, boom. I'm like, ooh, shit. This nigga is powerful. Hit the nigga right next to me. Dude, you get like, oh shit. Combo cuz. So it's on me. So I'm sitting there. And I don't know if it's just me, but you ever been in that line and the pastor finally get to you and he touch your head and you don't feel nothing, but you just fall anyway? Cause you seen everybody else fall. You be like, I don't want to be the one make him look like he ain't got the power. You know what I'm saying? Cause then everybody gonna look at me like, who is this demon man that stands up against the power of the Lord? Who are you, you uncircumcised Philistine? Like, nigga, oh, cuz I just ain't feel the nigga vibe, you know? I ain't trying to scrap. It's funny to me, man. Anybody in a relationship? Who in a relationship now? Right now. Fellas, you in a relationship right here, cuz? Girlfriend? It's dope, man. So look, you ever been out cheating on your girl, right? And